right, though. So how long you been creating content?
3 years.
Okay, what made you get into it?
Easy money. I went viral on Twitter and it just took off from there.
Okay. You tell everybody what type of content you do?
Adult content.
Okay. And you went viral, you said.
Accidentally.
Was it with like your boyfriend or just a guy you knew?
It wasn't even, it was a twerk video.
Oh, damn. How many views you had got on that shit?
The first day, 14K.
Okay.
Then it kept going up and I just deleted it because I didn't know what to do. But I gained about 5,000 followers instantly. And I've been growing from there.
So how much money you made off of dope content so far?
How much money I made? Ooh. Ooh. Shit, I can't even put it into words. I'm not gonna lie, cause it sells.
How much? Like how much you make a monthly off it?
Monthly, about shit. Cause it depends. It be up and down, but on average, I'ma say I can make up to 2,500. The most I made is 5K.
In 1 month?
Yeah, and that's without like being a stomp down or none of that. Like it's just all virtual.
You do drive? You do pull ups?
Huh?
You do pull ups?
That's what being a stomp down is. No, that was all. I'm all virtual.
Okay. Would you ever do pull ups? Like
I've done them in the past. I really don't like them. I'm in Chicago. I fear for my safety.
Why they call them stump down?
Stomp down because you in the field for real. You walking that track back and forth. You stomping down.
Yeah, they ain't never scared of like they might run into the cops or some shit, or they're just the risk.
Yeah, that too.
What would like go in your head when you was like in the field for real, like doing that? What would go through your head meeting up with a client or whatever?
Just make sure I ask the right protocols and shit, because it's entrapment law. So if I ask somebody if they're affiliated with law enforcement and they lie to me, they got to throw the case out.
I feel that. Oh, you been doing your law and orders, huh?
Yeah. You gotta know your rights.
Gotta know your rights. Please know your rights, guys.
And anything that you do.
You kind of like could tell like somebody was fishy or whatever. They were just kind of like suspect.
Yeah, you could tell because they're gonna try to entrap you. Like they're gonna ask you, so you're talking about for money, right? Stuff like that. Like, come on now, who don't know?
Basically, you gotta be just green as fuck to fall for it. Sound like.
Yeah, dumb as fuck. You gotta be a renegade or something. I'm not a renegade. I have
a renegade is somebody who bucked the system. They just don't give a fuck about anything in life.
A renegade is somebody who don't have no structure, no discipline, and they made it in life though, and they doing this shit. Well, a renegade is somebody who is very lucky, and I was one for the last 3 years, but now I did higher management.
Okay, so basically you have a pimp?
No, because he don't take all the money.
Well, a pimp basically just take a percentage. Are you a stripper too?
No, a pimp take all your money and beat your ass. My manager.
That's gorilla pimp. That's gorilla pimp.
And he pimps you out. Like a pimp would be if I was really a stomp down. I'm not. I'm all virtual. So my manager is also my fitness partner. All that. Like
so your fitness partner. You had sex with your fitness coach?
No. He just helps me in the gym, gets my body where it needs to be, and
you ain't smashing. I thought girls be smashing their fitness partner.
No, he's just my cameraman.
He's your cameraman in the gym, or when you get smashed, or when you doing
practice? Yeah.
Wait, he your cameraman by yourself or with the guy?
Huh? Sometimes we do POV, like me and my content partner. Or we have a cameraman, which is my manager.
Oh, okay. So you don't think that's strange, like a guy just being a cameraman for a guy and a female? You don't think
When you in this industry, what is strange and what is not? It's a lot of shit that you have to get accustomed to. It's like having the way I look at it, it's like having a threesome. I've had many of those, so
with guys or females or?
just females. I
Okay.
don't do the two. No, I still have morals and decency and a little bit of respect for myself.
Gotcha. What's some cons about it though that you don't like?
The mental health toll. Nobody ever talks about that.
What you mean? Speak to them, talk to them.
It's draining being lusted after 25-8. it, like, I always have
Okay.
to be this person when I just want to be regular. Sometimes I just want to be somebody's mama. Sometimes I just want to be me. But being kind of famous and kind of known, I ain't gonna say famous, I'm gonna say known, and having a fan base, somebody always recognizes me, and it's always the same stare. Like, damn, I know this bitch from somewhere. Like, I just seen this bitch somewhere, you know?
Mm-hmm. Uh, I was about to ask, like, do you think is like bisexual if a guy watches a girl and a female like corn? Cause I was seeing it somewhere. Somebody said it's kind of bisexual for a guy to watch a girl and a guy. You think so?
No, because it's like watching porn in 3D. A nigga, like I said, depending on your occupation, that's literally your occupation. You can't help that.
Mm-hmm.
You could be turned on by the way he freaking her instead of being turned on by the male itself. You could be turned on by the way she's handling it. I've had clients who have that fetish.
Okay. You don't look at them as like strange or bisexual or whatever.
No.
What would you consider bisexual guy?
I would consider bisexual someone who actually said it out their mouth. I am a bisexual being, and that's what it is. I don't try to assume nothing or try to, hold stereotypes, shit like that.
So like, what's a kink and fetish like that was creepy to you that you still did
That I still did.
that you did for the money with a client?
I've, mm, I've done a teacher that I've had. One of my high school teachers.
Oh wow, what was that like? Was
Yeah,
it good?
but I was already grown when
Was
I
it
did
good?
it.
Did you enjoy it? How much he paid you? Or
He paid me 1,400
damn,
just to pee on him.
that's crazy. That's it. No sex, just pee.
It was
Urinate.
just weird because he was my teacher for like 2 years.
He probably was looking at you then though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, I've done it. I did it for the money, but
Damn, $1,400 is crazy. I ain't dropping no bag for that. Like, okay, what's another one?
another one. I don't really do fetishes, but I've stepped on balls for like 500. I beat a man for around the same price.
Okay. That's interesting. Explain to everybody what's the difference between a kink and a fetish.
A kink, I feel like a fetish is next level. That's for one. A kink is something that you're going to work out eventually. You probably only like it for a short amount of time and you get it out your system. Now, a fetish, that's something that you can't help. Like, that's an obsession. It's like having a craving and a need.
I heard it like a kink is like something. Fetish is more like a turn, like a pain or something you feel. Kink is like something you watch or that you like.
Yeah. And I ain't even going to say watch. If you want to put it in, visual, like in the senses term, you can. But I put it in time because I've had kinks. I had a slapping kink. I used to like getting slapped and shit. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
But it went away. It wasn't a fetish of mine. It
Right.
didn't stick with me.
And this is a safe place though. You can be open, honest, and direct over here.
I mean, I'm an open, honest person 24/7, so it don't matter to me.
I love it. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love the energy, man. You love the energy over here?
Do.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I love your energy. Air hugs. Okay, cool. What's some kinks and fetishes that you had personally that you enjoy? You like to share with us?
I like getting came in, finished in. So I guess that's a breeding fetish.
Hold on. Say that again. Say it slow.
I like getting finished in.
Okay.
So that's
Cream
a breed.
pies.
Yeah, they said a breeding fetish, I guess.
Okay.
I still kind of do like the slapping part. Not gonna lie, it's just I gotta like you though. Like I gotta really like you for that. Same thing with the spin in the mouth. Gotta really like you for that, but I like shit like that.
Okay.
I
You
feel
feel
like
like
being choked is easy. That's an easy one.
mm,
Hair pulling is an easy one. Talking, that's an easy one. Like those are all things that are just common.
okay. Right. What about your ass ate or whatever? You like that too?
I don't like that.
You
I
ever
don't like
did?
nothing. I don't like nothing with my booty hole.
What about guys? You ever dated guys that? Whatever.
I have before, but and I liked it, but that made me like I like girls. Like I like eating coochie more.
Okay.
Oops.
Did you look at him differently when he was it your idea?
Yes, I
How did you
did.
look? How did you look at him?
I looked at him like you trying to act like you didn't know I was back there. Like he was. I guess he was weirded out about it and shit. And I'm just like, yeah, I like girls more.
You like girls more than guys?
Mm-hmm.
You have a child?
Hmm.
You have a child?
Mm-hmm.
You ever like fear that one day your child will grow up and see like
I wear a mask.
oh you wear a mask? Okay. That's smart.
Next.
Huh?
I already know. Like, it's right here actually. I wear a mask.
Oh, okay. That's on the man. You need to wear like a shiesty or something to cover up your whole face.
No, a shiesty is ghetto and it ain't sexy.
I'm saying like is that fear of you that your kid might get bullied, so a kid discovered that, you
My
participated
child
in
is a small child. There'll be some shit. By the time I'm out the game, all my videos will be washed up and out the way.
how you gonna do that?
Investment properties.
Oh wow. Okay.
Not in
Oh,
here for. I'm not in here for a long time. Just a good time.
okay. That's another one I was about to lead into. How long do you think somebody could participate in that? Like, how long you think they run could be?
Your run could be. I got a bitch right now. She 40 and working at 3 dead end jobs right now. And this bitch act like she don't want to come get some money with us. She got gray hairs, but she still look good. So it could be however you take care of yourself, but you have to have the mindset that I'm gonna go get it and I'm gonna keep going, and I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna keep going. But this is not something that I want to do long term. This is just something that I'm taking seriously right now because I fumbled the bag the first 2 years. I'm taking it serious right now so I can grow and make sure me and my child have a better future. So
Oh, your
it don't
child.
matter.
How old your child?
She 3.
Uh, why not be a stripper though? Are you a stripper too?
No, because I don't dance. I mean, like I'm not. I was a tomboy before this.
I mean, you had a
I,
viral video. You said that was twerking, so I mean, you do dance.
yeah, but that's why I went viral because I couldn't twerk.
But you could apparently, because people watching it.
They trolled me for the most part. All the girls trolled me. All the niggas love me. That's how it went.
Okay.
That's where I deleted it. You'll
Have
never
you
find it.
have you ever got flown out by celebrities or rappers?
No, I don't even think. I'm not even gonna put myself in that position. I
Why
don't
not?
even like rappers.
What about athletes?
Mm-mm.
If you had the opportunity, would you?
Depends on who it is.
Can you explain, like, give me a few celebrity crushes you wouldn't mind flying you out? Like,
Thank
athletes.
you. My
Don't read the
celebrity
comments, please.
crushes. That's why I'm like, this is a hard question because I don't have a lot. I don't. I would say Keith Keith.
Okay. You wouldn't mind him flying you out?
No, man.
Okay.
Uh, Baby, which is another artist that came up in the Chief Keef era.
Yeah, I know. Remember, look, he do management now. He was managing Juice World and shit.
Yep.
Getting to the bag. Like, he a visionary.
Bro, them the only two though. Like nobody else. I be cool. I'm not into when you understand this business, you understand there are certain levels to this shit. And you got to be comfortable with certain levels, especially when a person has a certain amount of money. The more money you got, the nastier they are, or the kinkier their fetishes are. That's why you see all this shit in the fucking internet with Diddy. He has so much money that he's bored. They're bored. They want something new. They want something exciting.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. Damn, you bringing up a lot of good stuff right now. Let me bring up some good. That's a good topic. Speaking of Diddy shit, Diddy's doing time. Do you think Diddy's gay?
Yes.
Why do you think he's gay?
I felt, bro, every bitch Diddy didn't have was another nigga bitch. He want every that was close to him at that. A nigga he done bonded with, a nigga he was cool with. He done took all they bitches at some point in time. That just screams, I wanna fuck the nigga. Like I wanna be this nigga or I want this nigga type shit. It's been too many accounts where he done had too many allegations where he done had on him. And it's just all bad.
But they say he never had no sex with a guy. But however, he had a lot of threesomes, freak offs, whatever you want to call it, and he would like to watch. Do you think
that's a fetish? I get that, but at the same time, he took it too far.
How you think he took it too far?
Cause I heard that allegations. Nobody wants to get sued here, but basically, he will fuck the man next.
Yeah, that wasn't true. That
was in one of Cassie court documents, if I'm not mistaken.
That wasn't true. Like he would just watch and have like 8-hour binges, 10-hour freak offs, drugs included.
My thing is, when drugs of that extent is put into the mix, you don't know what a motherfucker doing. You never know. You never, like, that person is not in their right state of mind. And then you have to think about, when you think about like laws and physics of drugs, you got to think about how that affect the person, how the person acts, how the person can maintain the drugs or control the drugs. He probably ain't no telling. He probably got to a point and did some shit that he don't even remember doing.
I don't think Puffy's gay though. I just think he's just a freaky dude, just like sex. But I just don't understand when he hired male prostitutes instead of female ones. Why you think that was though?
His fetish. He want to see what he built up, the bitch he built up, get fucked down by somebody that's of lower standard than him.
They also said in one of the videos, like he got a 3-inch dick. Like they didn't,
and then that's also why, if that's the case, then those men are emasculated by men with bigger johns. So now, since he can't please his bitch, he's angry at her. He's beating. Like, this is all common psychological shit. Everything about this case is common psychology, literally.
So you say he beating on her because he can't please her, satisfy her?
Yep, and it makes him angry. Or he don't feel pleasure himself because he's unable to because it's so little. Those are the typical woman beaters. Those are the ones that kill their whole family and try to start over and leave their wife. And like it's common. I watch too many murder documentaries.
50 Cent baby mama, Daphne, whatever was in it. Of course, Cassie. Do you feel like Cassie is a victim in this case?
I feel like Cassie is a victim because, like I said, it's different levels. And she was 19, like she rose fast. So she probably felt like at 19, that's when I got pregnant. Damn near. So I feel like I was in a situation where I had to keep my baby. Do I regret it? No. Do I wish I would have waited? Yes. So it's just more so like when you're 19, you're very impressionable still. You don't see the action in your ways. You don't see the era. None of that. You just want to go. Like, you could get caught up in a lifestyle real quick, especially like she's with a big rapper, a big name rapper. I can only imagine how much shit she had to deal with.
I look at it like Cassie is untalented.
She's untalented to you?
She's never had any talent. She was just an attractive girl. And
wow.
She was with Puffy. And she was having freak offs because she loved the lifestyle. And it was the lady that she said that is Jay-Z available after Puffy was like, trying to leave Puffy or whatever. And the money ran out. she had to live with her mom. So her husband had to move in with his wife's mother, his mother-in-law. You know how low you got to be as a man to move in with your wife, not your mama, with your wife's mother. You know what I think? She said, you know what? I'm gonna get a case built on him and take him to court. Now I agree with the beating part. It was wrong. I don't believe you put your hands. He was wrong for that. He should have went to jail for that. But the sex part, I feel like it was all consensual. In
That's
my
your
humble,
opinion.
in my
I feel
humble opinion.
like when you're a girl and you scared, she probably. But they said half the time she was drugged out, so she probably couldn't tell if she liked it or not. No way.
Yeah, they did say they would have drug binges. I'm trying to figure out what kind of freak offs they would have. They would have 12-hour freak offs. I'm like, God damn!
Girls dry up. Girls lose their friction. It hurts. It dries up. All this shit. So 12 hours for a girl is the most it's like torture. It's like experimenting in a girl's vagina for 12 fucking hours.
They would have long hours of freak offs.
No matter how much drugs you give a motherfucker, and some drugs actually drive females up. So
Yeah, they would have drug binges. They would have to, get on IVs and all this right here. I just look at it like Cassie was just sticking with Diddy for the bag. She stood around because she wasn't talented. Cassie didn't have any good songs. And here's the thing, though. She left Ryan Leslie to be with Puffy, and then she cheated on Puffy to be with Kid Cudi. So she's not innocent at all either.
like I said, I can't fault a woman that's exploring her.
I really feel like, in my humble opinion, if Diddy would have had kids with her, I don't think she would have brought this lawsuit up. She wanted to have kids and have a family with this man and wanted to marry him. And she did it. And speaking of that, how do you feel about age gap dating? Because he was like 40 years old and she was like 18, 19. What's your thoughts on that?
I'm 25. My child father is 31. So
It's not a big age gap difference, though. I'm
that's
talking about
true.
significant age gap, like 20 plus. Like,
I don't know, like dating wise. No, I see that as you either my trick or you're not.
okay. Right. Would you go to a Diddy party if he got
No,
out? You want to go to Diddy? Why not? Why wouldn't you go to a Diddy party?
I don't even want to step. Like I said, when it comes to a certain level of money, there's certain levels of things they expect of you that I am not with.
How did you feel about, Diddy would have people come to his hotel at 4 in the morning and just have conversation and talk business? Like, if Diddy invited you to his hotel at 4 to talk business, would you
I feel
do it?
like that's unprofessional as fuck because you don't talk business at no 4 in the morning. Them
Well, I'm gonna say
them
this.
skinwalker hours. That's how I was taught and raised.
I can explain something to you if you listen. If you listen. Now, to be fair, Diddy is not working a regular 9 to 5 like most common people like myself. So his schedule is all over the place, and he probably was thinking
That's
of
why
an
you hire a manager.
right. But what I'm saying, he probably had this business idea and was brainstorming and felt like, okay, let's
You
do it
still wait
now.
till normal business hours.
That could be true, but I would do it. I'm not gonna go inside the room, but hotels got lobbies, they got conference centers. So
That's true. But going up to his room at 4 in the morning, how freaky he is, you know
I
what you're
go
going for.
I go to the hotel lobby, but I won't go inside his room. I'll be like, we can talk out here and talk business. We talk in the conference room, you know what I'm saying, chop it up. But I go to him, talk to him like, 'cause, he's a successful, powerful man, and he was on top before this happened. Do you think he's gonna be back to normal after he get out?
No, nobody is gonna be normal after they get out of jail. That's jail. Jail changes
No.
everybody.
Well, what I'm saying, you think people is gonna still fuck with him, or people gonna like forget about it?
Delusional people.
Right. Gotcha. Now they say with the OnlyFans, how do you feel about this? It was this video of this one lady. I forgot her name. I'm gonna look it up in a minute. That she had sex with 1,000 guys in a day. How do you feel about shit like that?
That's sick. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't even play with my health like that.
Why?
Again, females dry up. I'm cool on that.
Like,
I
do you
like
feel
it.
like do you think like her walls is gone for real?
Hmm.
You think her walls is gone? Like they could ever come back? She had sex with 1,000
No,
guys.
you can push out a whole human and snap back. So if you can push out a whole human, if your coochie could die like 10 centimeters, which is about the size of this, your walls can come back. But I won't say nothing about her sensitivity and her libido. Her stamina probably amazing too. But
Right,
I'm
that's
getting
what I'm
ready.
saying.
Wrap up the questions.
Oh, you gotta go?
It's almost 3 o'clock.
Oh damn. Okay. Well, oof. How much time you get? How much time you get?
I gotta leave out in 20 minutes.
Okay,
But
I got a few more. I got a few more. I got a few more. You just so mean. You just say wrap it up. God, Lee. Her name was
I
Bonnie
got a
Blue.
child.
Her name was Bonnie Blue. She had sex with 1,000 guys. No, she had sex with 1,057 men in just 12 hours, and she did it 40 seconds in rotating circle. And Lily, it's two people that did it. Lily Phillips did it. She had sex with 1,113 men in a similar 12-hour window. And in one event, she had sex with 101 men. Do you feel like these women right here could be ever pleased after they had sex with all these men?
Mm-mm.
Like, how can you
They
satisfy?
they look. I feel like it's dead down there. That's like using a sex toy every day. That's why it's like you gotta find tricks and ways to manipulate it to make it look good. Like you can't just kill your nerves like that.
Do you feel like women like this with a high body count is capable to love, though? Or capable
Yeah,
of,
of course. I feel like anybody is capable of love
or the pair bond, I should say, like to have a bond, to have a bond with.
yeah, because they've the reasoning you thinking why they can't have a bond is the exact reason why they can because they didn't deal with all kinds of people.
Right, 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 right. How much money will somebody have to pay you for you to do something like that?
10K
Ten
or
thousand?
better. 10K or better.
Okay. I mean, 10K not a lot. I thought you were gonna say something like 100 bands or some shit.
It depends. Like I'm still a small. I have to go by my means. I'm still a small creator. I'm not on the bitches level
Mm. Why do you feel like the white creators get more than the black creators?
because people fantasize about being with a white woman. It's just that simple. I deal with colorist shit all the time.
Have you paid? Have you dealt with white men in your business line of business?
No,
Would you
I
deal
ain't
with
did
them?
it for my ancestors yet.
Oh my god, would you do it? Because have you heard of
Yeah, they
ghetto?
pay good.
Well, so they say, but have you heard of ghetto gaggers?
No.
Go look up ghetto gaggers. It's interesting. It's about. I'm gonna let you look it up. That's your homework. Look up ghetto gaggers. I got a few more. I got a few more. What's the best foreplay you had in your life?
Uh, my ex used to literally just tie me to the bed and make me get me to the point where I had to beg for it. Yeah, no, I'm not into that. To my ghetto gaggers.
Okay, okay. Well, if you could redo a sexual encounter in your life, which one would it be and why?
Um, the first time I did something with the same ex because it was unexpected. I walked in the room thinking I was going to little boy him, and it was the opposite. So it just took me by surprise. I actually cried that time. That was the only time I've ever cried during sex. And yeah.
You experience pleasure and pain, huh?
Um, I feel like I came so hard I cried.
You come off like penetration or like what?
Both.
Or it was, stimulating.
Both.
Okay. Right, right, right. Cause I research said most women don't come off like penetration. They come off like oral.
No.
Gotcha. You feel like size matters?
Yeah.
They,
Something that's too big won't allow my vagina to release.
What's the biggest you ever had?
Yeah.
What's the
Something
biggest?
that's the perfect size. It allows it. Biggest I ever had probably 12 inches. I don't know.
God damn. You got a foot long, a whole $5 foot long.
Yeah, probably 10 or 11 on a good day or something.
Like size and girth matter, or really not? Right, right. I mean, yeah. I mean, they say the average size is like 5.5 inches, though.
I need at least 7.
Do you ever sometimes wonder who has masturbated to you?
No, because I have over 10,000. I just hit 10,000 followers on Twitter, and I'm pretty sure all of them have. And that's not including the engagement that I get, like the people that scroll past the videos and don't follow. And that's 1.4K like per video, whatever.
Ooh, you ever slept with someone you really shouldn't have? You ever had sex with somebody you really shouldn't have?
Of course.
You want to explain that right quick?
I had sex with somebody that kind of like my cousin started talking to first, but then she was playing with him for the longest of time. And the one night that I guess that she was deciding to do it and was finna fight his girlfriend or something, like we outside acting wild, he was trying to get my number behind her back. And I told her, like, yeah, your little yeah want me. Is you serious about that or not? Because I knew she had a boyfriend at the time too.
Mm-hmm.
I went behind her back and slept with him. And he was blowing my line down, like steady trying to steal link with me, trying to keep it going. I told him like I wasn't even supposed to be doing this. Like this was a one time thing. Hit it and quit it. And then I ended up coming clean to her and telling her like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like I hit him. Leave him alone.
Yeah. You
We
feel like that
talked
was?
about it. I apologized.
You feel like that was fucked up, though?
Huh?
You feel like that was fucked up?
It was, but at the same time, if you know my cousin, she do a lot of shit for attention. And I asked her, I genuinely came and asked her, and she played. And then when it was time for us to go, like she left. She told him, like, I guess she told him she was gonna go home with him or some shit like that. But she left without going, like she went to her nigga house. And this was like the 5th time she done did that to him. And I'm just like, okay, if you don't want a bitch, I'm finna just go. I'm getting them out the way.
So you still smash on family members, exes, or whatever? To this day?
No, that's not her ex. I've never done none of my cousin's exes. It was.
You say what? I couldn't last part like the fuck the stick completely without what you were saying?
I said it's just a boy we both mutually liked.
Okay, okay. What I'm saying, would you do that again? Like, will you and your cousin like somebody? Would you smash them? And
No, we talked about it. Let it go. I won't do it again. Don't get me wrong. We just had the same dilemma because a lot of their old little years came in my inbox when I started going viral on Twitter again and stuff. But I shut it down.
gotcha. I feel you though, man. It's too many people in the world be smashing on family members and shit. Yeah, they was fucking on. It was strange to me.
We don't even got the same type. They like YNs. I need what a little nigga gonna do for me. Like they don't know. I need somebody that come with their own shit or something.
What you like, unking them? Old heads?
Not necessarily old heads, but can I get somebody my age?
Gotcha. Damn, so they like YNs? How old is?
And the problems that come with YNs, I'm cool on.
How old
Them dumb hoes, all kind of shit. I be cool on that.
How old is? They like YNs?
Yeah, they 25 too.
Yeah, so they like 18, 19 year olds? Damn. Oh, they out here like that. Damn. They say them YNs can fuck better though. You agree or disagree?
It was good, but he was off a perk. I don't like drug dick.
You ever pop the ecstasy pill? X pill?
Of course.
What drugs make you fuck better, you think?
None of them. Weed.
Drunk sex or high sex?
Drunk sex.
Drunken love. Alright. Alright, this is the last one. How you feel about the girls in Dubai though? They get over there, get shitted on for a person.
They some strong soldiers and I applaud them.
Would you do it? Would you get flew out to Dubai to get for 10,000, 20,000 to get shitted on? For a bag?
I don't do no, I don't even like nobody playing in my own booty hole. Why would I sit here and let somebody else expel they toxic waste on me?
But you going on a lavish trip, you can show off.
I don't give a fuck. That's disgusting.
Would you
I would
not?
never like stop thinking about that in the back of my head. I probably would cry every night.
Can you show everybody your body at 360? Okay. Well, you just got it so far though. You should have did right by the chair, like where the chair was at. Like
The chair's away.
that's what I'm saying. Move the chair out the way. Okay. Move the weave out the way. Move the weave out the way. Move the hair out the way. Move the hair. Like got the hair all in the way. Like what's back there? Can it move? Like can we see it move right quick? A little bit. Like huh? I asked, can we see it move?
Oh no, I don't have panties on. It's gonna come right up. I'm not getting banned.
Oh Jesus Christ! Oh man. Oof. Mm. Yeah, I can tell by that stomach you had, baby. I don't mind that stomach though. I mean,
It's gonna be going bad.
I don't mind a little weight.
Summer. Gotta go.
Mm. Okay. Okay. You got any questions you want to ask me though? I know I could go on for hours talking though. I know you got probably busy, but
Yeah, no, I gotta get ready and leave out.
I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much.
No problem.